Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, your English instructor Muhammad Hasnain, once again with all of you people. Today we are going to be talking about Chat GPT once again. It is a part 2 of my first video. Just like you don't skip class 1 to get to class 2, just like that, don't skip part 1. Until you watch part 1, I'll be waiting here. Go watch part 1 and then come to part 2 so that you guys can understand Chat GPT better. So last time I told you people that what is Chat GPT, when was it, who were the founders and who was with Chat GPT. I told you about the nerve-wracking thing that was that Chat GPT was trying to fight with Google, one of the most infamous and one of the most top-ranked companies in the technological era. It is one of the top companies. It was trying to fight one of the top companies. So I wanted to talk about the benefits of Chat GPT. In the next episode, I'm going to be talking about the benefits but the flaws of Chat GPT, or the not so good benefits or the bad things that come with Chat GPT, like laziness, etc., or other problems. Now, what are the benefits of Chat GPT for us? Now, everything is so much more easier. Now, both Dolly 2 and Chat GPT, if they combine together somehow in the future, I told you about Dolly 2 in the past video. If you don't know, so Dolly 2 is a word to image or GIF to image or emoji to image or picture to image converter, artificial intelligence image converter. And Chat GPT is an artificial intelligence organizer, or you can say an artificial intelligent transfer machine that can just give you answers of any question that you have, that can just create, or generative artificial intelligence. So if we go inside of it a bit, so it will be completely easy for us that we don't need anyone else nowadays. If you are a teacher, you can just simply tell Chat GPT that this is our national curriculum, this is the topic we have in our national curriculum. Tell it the difficulty, that how much difficult should it be according to the class or according to the curriculum. Tell it that which class should it be, and tell it to write about this specific subject and this specific curriculum. Tell it will even create a test for you. Then you can give it to your students. Teachers, work is done. Now, for students, if you have homework and you don't understand, simply just go there and just ask it the question, and we will give the answer to you. Parents, if you have any kind of flaws, or if you have any kind of questions, or if you have any kind of queries, just go there, ask it from him. He is the only one that will listen to you. Now, people in this world are so cruel. If you try to ask them, if you're a kid, they will shut your mouth by saying, "Bacche ho, chup ho jao," or they will say that you're a child, don't talk. You shouldn't interfere in such type of topics. You have questions, but they will not answer your questions. And the person who will answer your questions, it is Chat GPT. If you are a 30-year-old, 60-year-old, 3 years old, or any age, not 3, sorry, but like what I mean to say was like 10 years old, any age, you can ask any question you want from Chat GPT. It will give you answers. It won't ask you about the things like that. He will give you motivation. He will give you dedication. He will give you the ability to do things. He will be the one who will give answers to you. It never gets tired. If you ask it the same question 100 times, the 100 times, it will give you different answers each time, with changing the words and changing the sentences a bit, and simply giving the same meaning as the other one gave you, but with a slightly more change or a slightly more difference. This is how Chat GPT works. It is literally the greatest thing ever. If you watch, Chat GPT technically reads our mind, kind of. Any question we give, so it gives you the answer according to your question. Now, if you give it any kind of question, it will give you the answers. And the special thing is, it is a newborn baby kind of, because it is a generative AI. If you don't know about generative AI, I've said in my chapter 1, so go watch that if you haven't. If you have watched generative AI, so technically it is a newborn baby. It is learning from you and then giving you information while also learning himself. So he is not that copy-paste assistant that will just take or search something from the internet and paste it over there and say, this is now your words, you can copy it or you can learn this thing. No, it creates its own brand new information, brand new source. And if there is a bit flaws with it, there are a bit problems that come with Chat GPT. But those problems will be discussed in the next video. If you watch, this is so smart that the world's biggest commerce academy or university that has the biggest MBA degree, they gave him the question paper and he answered it and he got a B. Better than most men nowadays, if we say it simply. Even he's a child. Still, he is much more better, much more smarter than any man on this world. He got a test from a different university that was of law, and he answered the university at the same time while giving 4 tests. He was giving answers to 4 of the question papers at the same time. He was so smart that he could give any question. Literally, he's unstoppable. He's the best at everything. He's the best of both worlds. He doesn't give you that much computer type of vibes. He doesn't give you that much friendly vibes. It reminds you that he's a still computer, and it also doesn't make you feel that it is too much computer. It is the perfect version of anything we could have gotten, but there are some flaws. So check the next part so that you can understand it. This is all. Thank you so much, and Allah Hafiz.